Okay, this is where the fuel filter came out of. And just that one bolt holding it on closer to the fender well. And I came across this as I was trying to remove the battery support because it's totally in need of some love. And there's that's like the fuel filter that came out. There we go, fuel filter. Okay, pulled the battery tray out. It was right here. I sprayed PB Blaster in all the bolts, put those back so I know what they were. There's one bolt that broke off, it's right here. I need to figure out how to do with that one. And then up here on the radiator shield, there's a brace that connects to the battery tray. So we sprayed the battery tray. Hopefully I might be able to use these, but this is how it goes in the car. And that's facing forward. Okay, it goes to the radiator brace. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to do something with those and maybe save this battery tray. That would be nice. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is remove the fuel pump, the old fuel pump, which is down here. There is a electric fuel pump set up on this, but I would like to try and go back to the mechanical fuel pump and set that up and then be able to remove some of this semi-wonky wiring that's going to this, so we don't need it. I think that'll make things easier down the road. So I was also just inspecting all of these lines. It looks like they'll probably go back to the heater core inside. These lines, they feel all right. They're still kind of flexible. They have a little sponge to them, but yeah, they don't look great. I think I can just buy heater hose line and maybe replace them at some point. This random line is not random at all. Looks like this is probably the vacuum advance, I'm guessing. Yeah. So this goes up to the carb up here. So that's our vacuum advance. So that runs all the way around, down, and then connects there. Sweet. Cool. So yeah, for now, we'll just kind of push that up out of the way. And also here's a quick look at under the valve cover. There we go. Not too bad, I think. And actually inside the valve cover is over here. So I definitely have my work cut out trying to remove all of this old gasket. Cool, so here's the OG fuel pump. Got that pulled out, and as I was pulling it out, I noticed that should only be one spring. It looks like it broke. Yeah. So that could be maybe the reason why that was given up on, because the spring broke right here. So not sure if there's a way to, hopefully there's a way to replace that, I would think. I ordered a rebuild kit from the Cruiser Colt, so we can hopefully take a look at that. Yeah, it does not look all that great down in there. It's stuff to contend with. But yeah, let's pull it apart and let's see. We'll clean the outside and stuff like that up first, and then put these two bolts back as well, and then yeah, hopefully the rebuild kit will give me a chance to revive this thing. All right, so this may or may not be a faux pas here, but I started cleaning off the gasket with this tool, but I really don't like the sound it's making against the metal to metal. So I'm actually gonna just switch and use this body panel removal. It just feels like it's doing a little bit less kind of scouring on here. I don't really know if it matters, but I'm gonna try and work my way around with the plastic tool first and see if that'll clean it all up. But it actually looks like this is coming out fairly nice, so keep at it. Okay, so here's where I'm leaving us for tonight. Started cleaning the inside of the valve cover. I just soaked it down with degreaser. Just gonna let it sit overnight. And then I've also soaked the outside of the carb down with degreaser. That's the stuff I'm using. Hopefully it'll work. Maybe I need something more potent. Could also probably use a parts cleaner at some point. That'd be nice. And then I've got the current battery on the battery tender. Just to, I don't know, see if we can keep it alive until we start driving again. Could be a little while.